Well, most of us say we want X. I want a new car. I want a fancy house. I want inner peace. I want a loving relationship. And then we start to go out into our world and we say, I will earn the right. And you start working away at life. And you're using your mind a lot and you're working at everything, and things get in the way. Life seems to throw curves at you. Emotions tend to build up, and we tend to push them away as they build up because we've been taught to resist things that don't feel good instead of feel the things that don't feel good. And we look for answers, and the problem is that the answers aren't out in our world. They're inside us because the feelings are from inside us. The stresses and upsettedness that seems to come into our life, they change. And as they change, our world changes. It's absolutely astounding that changing how you relate to something changes everything in your world. If we allow ourselves into those feelings instead of resisting them, things begin to change. But therein lies the rub, how to get in. And the easiest way in that I've found through 40 or 50 years of searching is through feeling. Because if you let yourself feel and be present, everything becomes possible. And the world as we see it, this beautiful illusion we find ourselves in, gets very flexible, very malleable, and very fun. Meditation is great to quiet the mind, and it's great as long as you're just sitting there meditating. And if you do it for years and years and years, your mind will start to get used to the quiet space and you can carry it into your world. The trouble is most people aren't patient enough to meditate the number of hours it takes to get there. The Wonder Method's purpose is to teach you to feel again. And as you allow yourself into those feelings, the mind becomes quiet. The feelings unwind as you let yourself into them. And the resistances you had to those feelings change. And the act of their changing is what makes the mind quiet. Let's say you're having trouble paying your bills, and you go into the feelings around paying those bills, and all of a sudden there's money to pay the bills. And it comes from places you couldn't imagine. Or maybe they just find an error in your bill. It's just really amazing how life and the illusion changes because of that. And it gets more fun. The key here is that as you open to it, you're removing the blocks that are in your way to abundance, or really to anything you truly desire. And then you arrive where you've been looking for. What you find is you stop striving and you start living, you start being rather than working hard at it. And when that occurs, the house you want just appears. The money you need seems to work out. It's not logical. Well, the trouble is, you see, it's not logical. There is no one way that works for everybody. If there was, we'd all be doing it already.
Don't hide behind the